All right, let's get into the witness here. You wearing your Halloween shit? Of course you are. Of course, I knew. I knew. I didn't need you to tell me. I know. I'm aware. I'm aware. All right, so we were looking at this puzzle yesterday. We had determined that looking through here, we can see a bunch of different shapes. A square, a squiggly, and two little small things, but I couldn't quite figure out how to encapsulate a square, that guy, and these shapes. And I was watching the VOD yesterday. Someone said I should go look at it again. And looking through here, the colors change again. They change through blue. So I'm guessing it's not yellow, it's blue that we gotta pay attention to, considering there's no way to block that, and I think there's a way to block this, so. Yeah. It's always the dumb things, huh? So now we have another one. Now which way do I look through? Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. Okay. So now is this separatable or not? I don't think it is. Because if you look, we have red and red, we have black and black, and we have like skin or peach or yellow or something, and then we have white. And so if I come up here to try and separate these two, I then either have to go up and separate the black from the rest, or right and separate the red from the rest. I come over and do that, but then I can't loop back through there, so I don't think that that's quite right. Looking through here, when did I enter witness protection? Or when do I? When I finally get what's coming to me, I guess. No. What's coming to me? I don't know. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's probably a thing, huh? Upstairs. Oh, the door opened. Oh, but we have lights. Hmm. Oh. What the hell? What in the hell? Can I get up on the roof now? Huh. Not a very good job of being a green room if it's A, blue, and B, open to the world. Have I seen the Looker? No. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's an elevator. Oh, does it change every floor depending on what's going on? Oh, no. Someone mentioned there was a parody, but I didn't know that was his name. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, maybe I should have explored a little bit, but... It's much shorter, that's alright. Oh, the stairs are broken. Uh-oh. Please fix. That was a guess, but based off of these being lighter colored and these already being yellow, that this would be the only one that wouldn't get tinted yellow by the yellow. Which seems like it paid off pretty well, yeah. Oh, even higher. That's steep enough for you, buddy? Yes. Come laser me. No, you went too far. Nice. Okay, but how do I get back down now? Goodbye. Oh, it's a hand over. Oh, there's someone's head. All right, a little stone carving in the mountain. I remember this from Skyrim. So we've got two more. Undoubtedly the desert and something else. Well, there's a box right there. Could that be it? What does that do? Oh, that turned the river on, did it? Uh, It's like she's trying to push him off the edge, huh? That might be illegal. You've never heard me swear? Oh, I swear all the time, dude. No, why would I swear without cause, though? You gotta save them for when it really means something. That was one of those ones, the invisible yellow. There's a Batman quote. Okay. Another one of these pentagon puzzles, huh? Hexagon puzzles. Hmm. I'm not up to date on my Batman quotes, unfortunately. It's maybe for the better. Seems like we're missing a little bit of a path there. It very much looks like a path. What is this? I know what an octagon is, though. That wasn't an octagon. That was a hexagon. Square. Square? Square. Square. Interesting. So this should be false. Okay. Oh, is this the Tetris tutorial? Oh, so you'll have to completely encapsulate it. Hmm. You have to, you can see the 4 squares is 4 squares right here. So I have to draw this shape. Oh, it's 3 high, not 4 high. Okay, that sheds a little bit of light on our previous Tetris issues we've been having. Alright, so this one is forcing us to draw individual squares out. Huh. Oh, okay. So does that count as a break? No, why? Why not? But why wouldn't that be a completion then? Go on, Dr. Nick. It has to be encapsulated on 3 sides, maybe? But that is 3 sides. How's that any different from this? All right, happy birthday. Wait, but that doesn't make sense. So I can add those shapes together, I guess, is what I'm seeing then. Hmm. Saka, I'm like 30 seconds ahead of you. Saying up does not do anything for me. I don't think I can rotate them like that. I don't think that's a thing. Oh, but why is that a thing, though? What? How is that a thing? But then why is that not a thing? Oh, 3. I see. It's 3 across. What am I smoking? Nothing good, apparently. I guess I kind of get some of these. All right, let me look at something real quick. I did find a guide that explains how to do the puzzles, not what the answers are, but what like the criteria is. So straight shapes. The Tetris-like shapes must have an area enclosed around them in the same shape and orientation as the icon, no more, no less. If multiple shape icons are enclosed in the same region, the regions can be combined as such that it matches any placement of the shapes. Specifically, shapes must be moved freely around the region which they enclose, so long as the final outcome follows the rules above. Hmm. Scratch my back real quick. So, from what I gather by that explanation, right, is that I can move these 3 blocks anywhere as long as those 3 blocks encompass that shape. So if there was a 4th block up top, I could draw it up there. If there was another block down there, I could draw it down there. But since this is right here, I have to draw it right there. Now for the next one, I have to encompass... like a... Got him. It's because the middle wasn't fully encased, I guess is the thing. But wait a second. Well, that wire's not lit up, is it? So there's 2 answers there. Only one of them. Oh, I'm moving. Oh, it moves the bridge. The drawing of the... Oh, it's the drawing of what I'm standing on. Oh, that makes some sense, doesn't it? Oh my god. Is that another... Oh, that can't be one. The shadows? Oh my god. I don't even want to... That definitely is one. The shadows there. Oh. You go scuba diving? No. Looks like it goes somewhere to turn on a pump, is that? Yes, I realize that. I'm not going to do that puzzle. Not right now, anyway. have to make this shape. I can't move this because it has to intersect. The only way that this fits is this right here. Same with this. Same with that. I can't move them around at all because of the way they're positioned, as far as I can tell. Yeah, it's yeah. I can combine them all into the same side of the line. That is true. I don't think I have to, but I can't draw a line twice, so it doesn't really help me to not. Yeah. I don't even think about drawing it backwards, where it could go like. But I still come back to the start. I don't want to come back to the start. I don't believe I can rotate these. Let me look and see again what this guy is saying. Tetris-like shapes must have an area enclosed around them, the same shape and orientation as the icon, no more and no less. If multiple icons are enclosed in the same region, the regions can be combined such that it matches any placement of the shapes. Specifically, the shapes may be moved freely around in the region which they are enclosed, as long as the final outcome follows the rules. Doesn't really help hold on though. I'm not sure. This isn't good. I don't think. Oh, hang on a second. I can move them around as long as they're both encompassed. So I can do this to satisfy the left ones. Then I gotta satisfy the right hand one. But this has to be inside the box. So what if we put this here? There we go. Boy, yeah, that's interesting. Very interesting. A crystal maze. I guess no, I haven't. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Why didn't I encapsulate a single one? I think. Yeah, it needs to be these three shapes and not more, but I can't see a configuration that gets me that. Like I could see this, right? That gives me 2 out of 3, but not the last one. I think you can move it anywhere, but you still have to have the shape, the icon in the shape. You know what I mean? So like this one, I don't think I can move anywhere. I think it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, I don't think I can move anywhere because it has to be this one. This one, I think I can move left or I can move right. So I can either have 2 or I can have 2, I believe. And considering this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, that means I'm going to have to come like this and over here, which means by the time I get over here, I need to do this here. So I have to figure out a way to include one more in this, but I'm just not sure really how. You know what I mean? Like, they don't connect. Unless there's some gimmick I'm missing, but... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's 2 lines? I don't think you can make 2 lines. Like, logically, this, if we could translate or swap them around, that sounds like this would work. But... Hmm. I I don't have any coke, Wasaga. I don't plan on doing any coke. Hmm. I don't know why that's not an answer either. We have the 4 tall one on top of the 1 tall one. Oh, it's sideways, not up and down for the other one. All right, well, let's look at some possibilities, right? The 4 tall one cannot be that right here on that bottom one because it intersects with this one. Or could it? Shit. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it could because we could display some. Ah, fuck. God. Yeah, it wants them all together, it seems. They're so far apart. Let me think this through. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should work, no? The bottom one's not touching with the other ones. Yeah. Those aren't touching either, though. Don't touch the other edges, separates the areas. Yes, I definitely agree with that. It needs to be one continuous touching shape. I'm just trying to figure out how to get them all to be like that. I just need a second to think about it. Let's see. Needed a second, that's all. Good look down here. Where does it go to? This is what we get the boat. There's got to be stuff hidden around here somewhere. Yeah, so here's the boat. I don't actually need it, but... So, from what I read over here, slanted shapes work exactly like straight shapes, with the exception they can be rotated. Keep in mind they must keep rotational symmetry and cannot have reflective symmetry when considering their placement. This could be a particular issue with L-shaped and Z-shaped blocks. So this can be 3 across or 3 up. So if I do 3 up, and then 1 up, and then 3 up, and we come back down, and we go like this. Yeah, that's how we want the path to. Alright, so we just unlock the shortcut back over here in case we need it. I can see the circle. Make a circle better. Oh my god, alright, well I'll be done in half an hour. More pumps, more TVs. What's going on, Caleb? How you doing, dude? How have you been? Oh. Just go forever on this now? Oh, I gotta make a black, blue. I mean, do I need to though? This thing over there, right? Nah, dude, you don't have to apologize for that. Trust me. No, nobody's under any obligation to come watch me. But no, I'm glad to hear you've been doing all right, though. I'm doing all right too. Chilling, you know. I'm breaking my brain with some puzzle games. No worries. What does that mean? All the outside? But the inside. Whoa. Oops. Yeah. I still need 4. There we go. What does this 2 and 2 mean? The left hand 2 and the right hand 2, it seems like. It seems like there's room for 2 squares in between there. So it seems like it has to be like that and that. You know what I mean? Which means you probably have to fill something inside of it. Hmm. This makes me want to get out some like construction paper and cut out the shapes. You know what I mean? Removed what emote? I had removed some for Halloween that I forgot to put back, but so I don't think that big right angle piece can be on the outside. And it can't be on the bottom one with the 2. So I guess it has to be across the top. What if we did... Now I really want to like draw on my screen. There we go. I mean, am I doing these out of order? Because, yeah, these are the slanted ones. Did we have slanted ones over here? No, we had shapes over here. Slanted ones are over there. So I did kind of do them out of order, but... So, yeah, these are a little bit tricky. So the idea is that you can see all the shapes are in here, right? And so I have to encompass all those shapes touching each other, including the tiles that they're on. This one doesn't have to be here, but it has to encompass one of these. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 1, 2, 1, 2 is 1, 2, 1, 2, and this 1, 2, 3 is 1, 2, 3. And so I drew a shape that encompasses those right here on this area. So it's a little bit easier to look at something like this, right? So I have an area like this, which is a 3 by 3 grid with the center missing, and then I have a 1 by 1 shape. Well, if I put this here and make the big square, and then I put this here and have that there, I could just make a big square out of it. You know what I mean? And so you move on to something like this. I have diagonal, so that 1 and 2, and diagonal 1 and 2, I have to draw around that. And so that's kind of where this is going. It's complicated, and you know it's a big puzzle game, so it's a little hard to explain, but. Oops. Well, they also prime you for it a little bit easier. So if we go look at some of these over here. Well, it's over there. Yeah, there's easier puzzles over there that... Here, I can show you this. Let's see if I get this while I'm doing it. That's not it. There you go. So they prime you for this. So this one, there's 2 dots. You have to have a dot on any other dot. So I can draw 1 dot around there and 1 dot around there. It's easy enough. Same thing for here, but in this case, because they're touching, we can combine them. So we combine the 2 into 1. In this case, we have a 3 and we have a 1, which we can combine again. Oops. We can combine again into a square. In this case, we have a 2 by 2 right here and a 2 by 2 right here, which we can again combine into a big rectangle. And then what's interesting is we can have this 2 by 2. It doesn't matter which square it's in because it's still touching this 2 by 2. So again, we have a 2 by 2 right there. And then if we go even further, the 2 by 2 doesn't need to be touching. It doesn't need to be in its like we can have this 2 by 2 and this be a square because they're touching and you can get them next to each other, even though they're not. They're still encompassing those 2 squares. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Yeah, it's one of those things where you gotta figure it out. I've given up. Sorry, small brain. And so it's just building on top of those over and over. I don't know what that's supposed to connect to, though. Oh well, that's a little bonus thing. That doesn't involve this puzzle at all. And so now we're just extrapolating that into different shapes. And then over here we get to, when they're angled, it doesn't matter what orientation they're in. So we can change the orientation. So like, let's see. So you can see I still have this, you know, 3 and then 1 down. 1, 2, 3, and 1 down, because we can change the orientation on that one. Just got to figure out how it's oriented. Still haven't figured out how to turn the pumps on, but I guess we'll get there eventually. Hmm. You can see the emotions. And so what complicates it is this 3 tall one can start here. Sorry, 4 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could do like 1, 2, 3, 4 up there. And then have what? Grab that. That's not going to work, but 2, 3, 4, and then have think through. And so they block you from doing certain shapes, so you can't even do that if I wanted to, or I couldn't do that if I wanted to. So for any that are on an angle like that, they don't matter. I can't flip-flop them, so they can't have mirror symmetry, but they have to have rotational symmetry. So this one can be a shape that looks like, well, I can't draw it there, but it could be a shape that looks like this, or it could be a shape that looks like this. Oops. On any of these 3 areas, basically. Caleb has a sub badge. How do you get one? You subscribe. I mean, what do you mean? What kind of question is that? You gonna try again? Okay. Ah, my lip. It's your 69th month? Nice. Also, holy shit, dude. If you're not going to be here for a while, please don't waste your money, man. I feel bad. Oh, that's not a sub badge. That's a moderator badge, Rosaka. I would feel bad making you spend all your money on me, you know? No, it's not gonna work out. Can you be a mod? I don't think I need more mods. If I do, I feel like I need more mods we can discuss. However, how often do I ever have to time anybody out? That's not a bot once in a blue moon. So right now, I don't think I need anybody else. If I do, I would definitely discuss with a couple people about adding more. Oh, my YouTube review is here. Get the tattoo. No, don't do that. You guys want to take a look at the YouTube review real quick? Which email is this? Okay, this is the email I can share. Member since 2016. Wowee. 63 new subscribers. 40,000 views. All right. 387 uploads. 500 likes. 83 comments. Some shares. Oh, that's a good number of shares. The password game was big for me. So that was a good video. Got me a lot of views. That was good because I got it out like the day it was getting big. And so it's not my face. No, it's not my face. That was the day it was getting big. So I not that I was the first person to make a video on it, but I definitely hit like that initial wave before people started actually making content for that. So it's pretty good. This was a short that Hex edited for me. And yeah, interesting stats. I wonder if this is how many uploads. Another ad. Rip. Is this how many uploads, or is this how many I published? You know what I mean? Because every video I upload doesn't get published right away. Curious. Very curious. Also, the year's not done. I still got another 15 videos to put out this year, at least. But all right, now that I've reset my concentration, it seems fairly obvious that this center section should be the big 4 to me. So if we do this, but I don't have room. Recaps are a reminder that you're just a statistic. Recaps are they're especially Twitch's recap is a reminder of just how like fewer viewers I have every year, which sucks. I hate it. It's like, oh yeah, you've got 1/20th the viewers you used to have. Congrats. It's like, oh great, buddy. Thanks, Twitch. Appreciate it. Appreciate the reminder. But, you know, that's life, I guess. So if I did this as this one. Well, I do appreciate the people who do watch still. Especially the people who watch regularly. And I know there's a couple of people who lurk. And even go so far as to subscribe either when I'm not online or not to announce it in chat. And I do thank you guys, even if I don't say it regularly. But yeah, there was a time when hosting and all that. So I don't know if you'd count those as real viewers, but definitely had a lot more people watching me. But, you know, that's life, I guess. It's a combination of several things. I'm not going to point fingers, but certain people changed how and when they stream. And I don't want to call anybody out, because it's not any fault of their own. It's just their change in habits changed other people's watching habits. Like, I noticed that the time I go live during the day really impacts how many viewers I have. And it used to be after work, I'd have time to go cook a meal or eat something and go live and still get a lot of hosts. But other people have changed their streaming habits to be earlier because they noticed they would get it if they went earlier. But I can't compete because I'm still at work when certain people go live sometimes. So it's like, you know what I mean? And on top of that, Twitch no longer does the auto host. It's now the best for viewer, which is never me because I don't make anybody money. Why would they send people to me to not subscribe when they can send it to somebody else who they might subscribe? You know what I mean? Like, I get it. It's not anybody else's fault. It's Twitch's fault. But, and then of course, you know, I used to stream at night, like after Vinny, like other people. I think Sphinx does that now sometimes. He streams after Vinny, and we'll usually get some viewers from him. Like, that doesn't happen to me anymore because I don't stream at night anymore because I have a job. You know, like, and not that I'm saying he doesn't, but I just don't stream at night because the time I'd be streaming is the time I got to sleep to get up for work. So everything changed. But yeah, hosts being dead definitely doesn't contribute any good numbers to me. Yeah. Yeah, I think the content he's doing is definitely helping him out. That's for sure. Whereas, again, I don't like comparing to other people, but my content I feel like is very much game focused, which is easy to get. Whereas, if you're creating your own custom content, yeah, you're gonna have more people watching you just by the nature of that. But you think I had the solution before I got on this tangent? Maybe. Maybe I still have it. Maybe I have no idea. Maybe I was so close I could almost taste it, and I still had no idea. I don't know. I thought this one has to be here. I wish there was a drawing tool. I know you could do this, but like, I need to do like that, and then be able to draw, you know, this here. You know, like that's what I want to be able to do. So by the nature of these two blockages here, this cannot be down here. It could be here. No. Oh man, so close. Grease pen jokes or last stream? It was. I do have one. I have one right here. It's really tempting to use it, but I know A, I would fuck up the screen so bad, and B, I don't have time to erase it between things. I need like a sheet of butcher paper to put over there that I can like draw lightly on pencil, or whiteboard markers and a piece of acrylic over it or something. Or if I was smart, like, I take a picture of it with my iPad and like draw on the iPad and like green screen it to the main screen like Zot does or whatever. Not that Zot does that, but you know, the multi-computer thing that he does with Magma. Hmm. Also, Caleb, I know you have the military money, but at the same time, you know what I mean. Like, I feel bad. Trust me, I work for New York State. I don't get paid. I don't get paid lavishly, but I get paid enough to be okay. I wouldn't be here streaming. I'd be working another job if I didn't get paid well enough to have some downtime after work. Hmm. I'm not. I don't have this one up here inside my thing anyway, so it couldn't be that. But so this 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So this is too many. Use the Twitch sub as a tax write-off, Caleb. You see, you can only do that if it's a donation, but I believe that this is not a donation. You're purchasing a subscription from Twitch. If you changed it to donating, you know, $2.50 or $5 a month, I think in theory you might be able to claim that since it's a donation instead of a subscription. But I wouldn't recommend doing that either. I'd recommend keeping your money over doing that. 2024 edition? All right, dude. We'll figure out a time to do that. I gotta figure out this puzzle, though. So my second thought was... Oh, I can't do that, though. I think all three shapes have to be touching each other. We've had that issue on other screens where we can't have if we have multiple shapes, they have to be touching. Yeah, 3 in one space I think has to be the deal. Oh, stick this here. Yeah, we've had issues where they have to be separated. Wasn't there an earlier puzzle about separating them? I don't believe so. Which puzzle are you thinking about? No, they pretty much all have. If they have them, they're all together. This is the only one that has separates, but that's because there's a bridge. I think this one's special because of the bridge, like I said, but... Those are all touching, all touching, all touching, all touching, yeah. Those are all... Oh, this one is separated. Hmm. That's interesting. Why is that a valid solution, though? I don't know. For the most part, they've all been touching, but there have been 1 or 2 outliers. Yeah, but see, those two are blinking like they're not attached to this one. Or they're not the right shape. Or both. Hmm. Yeah. Nothing. They like foresaw all the shapes I want to make. Hmm. I still feel pretty strongly about going up here. It's a shame because that would be a solution, but I can't get to the end with it. Looks like poop. Oh, thank you. I don't know if that really has anything to do with it, Wazaka, though, because I think there were other ones that were 5x5 that were touching. Yeah, it's a 4. Let's see. That's a 4, that's a 4, that's a 4. A 3 and a 3. That's a 5 by 5 where they're all touching. That's a 5 by 5 where they're touching. Yeah, I don't feel confident in that. Like I said, that's a 5 by 5. That's a 5 by 5 where they're all touching too. This looks like it unlocks a pump, so I can get through these couple. On that. If I do that, then this has to be on top of it right here, which we can't do. We can't do that because it's blocking the exit. That's not your only orientation that would connect. And then this one would be too, the top left one would be too long to stick here, so I'd have to do this, but then I can't cross this, so I can't do that either. So I don't think I can have this guy down here. If we put this guy down here, the only orientation it would fit would be like this. Just because I can't put anything else. Because I can't take this box or this box because they're both broken, so this would have to be like that. So I do think I need to do this. Which wouldn't leave me too many options. I'd have to have the bottom L. Yeah, but we can swap the shape. So this could be in this position. It could be right here. That would be a valid finish. Ignoring the rest of, you know what I mean? Like we can do that to have this here and then have this one be here and then have this one be here. Like we can swap those around like that. As long as the shape that we make touches all three, we can put the shapes anywhere we want. Yeah, here, I'll show you one that you can do that on. Not this one. So this one right here. We have one L, and I have another L. This L isn't touching either of those, but the two shapes together are encompassing those two symbols. You see what I mean? Let's go on fridge. If we do here, this shape right here is these two and these two. This shape is right here. And this shape is right here. 1, 2, 3. But both clues are enclosed by the same shape. Well, that's what I was trying to do over there. I just wasn't doing it correctly. Well, yeah, I'm trying to enclose it in the same shape. I'm trying to make, you know, like that be the 4 on the top left, and then I can like add this bottom, you know, to make 1, 2, 3. You know, but I can't do that because it would interfere with itself. But I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, yeah. I feel pretty strongly about this being here. I just don't see a way the other two fit in on this equation. I could do this to get the top right one. But then I can't figure out a way for that other one to fit in. I can't, you can't do two lines. You can't do two lines. More Coke, yes. That'll solve it for sure. So I could see how it could fit if I did those last three on the top row and the bottom, the right-hand one underneath it. However, I can't see a way to finish the shape if I did that. And that's I actually have to finish in the top right. And it can't be, like I said, I really wish I could doodle on this with another, like, the game needs a pen tool. Is what it needs. Yeah, well, I'm thinking a pen tool so that you guys can see what I'm doing now, but I mean, I could draw out the grid on a piece of paper. Like, it's not the end of the world. I could take a screenshot and pull it into GIMP again. We can make it in GIMP. Yeah, I got a document camera set up. I actually could. I do have access to one, but I'd have to go back to work to get it. A and B, I don't think my handwriting would be any better than this, so. Get an overhead projector? Yeah. Oh, God. So, we have a huge stack of those blank overhead slides that we don't, I think we have one overhead projector that we have as like deep storage backup because nobody uses them. And we have a bunch of those, and we have so many and nobody was using them that what I did was when we were still stenciling products like items that we have, I took the things and I brought them to the makerspace and had them use the Cricut. I don't know if you know what the Cricut cutting machines are, to cut us custom stencils out of those. It worked pretty well, but I think it bogged. I think it not broke their blade, but I think it made their blade like not great, or it didn't cut super well or whatever. So they hated doing it for me, but. So that's what I did with the blank overheads that we had. I think we still have a big stock of them somewhere. I can't believe we haven't thrown them away yet, but that's what I use them for. Those Cricuts are cool. My sister-in-law has one. I've never used it. I've never used hers anyway. I use a laser cutter when I want to do shit like that. However, I don't think you can laser cut acetate, so I never did that. That produces some not great. I think it's acetate and like PVC or something, and that makes mustard gas or some bullshit, or chlorine gas or something. I don't know. Something that was worth not doing that. For both my safety and for the safety of the machine. I have not gone back to the desert yet, no. I'm stuck on the marshes trying to figure out this. Excuse me. So what I want to do is do this. But, excuse me, I have no way out if I do this. Oops, not that. This. But I have no way out. Well, yes, clearly. Yeah. Ooh, I did have a thought. Hang on. Hang on. Let me mature this thought in my mind for a minute here. Oh, hang on a second. Oh no! No! I had it again. But I can't do it. Ah, fuck. You see what I was going for, right? I would need that in that orientation to connect the 4 upright to the L on the left-hand side. No. That has to be super close, though. What am I missing? That. So this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy, 1, 2, 3. And this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. Sometimes this shit just clicks. And sometimes it doesn't. Oops. Yeah. That's really close. Like if I have the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's super close. It's just one off. Oh, it's a shame that that's not. Of which one? This one? Oh, there's like 4 different solutions that I found, but these stupid paths block us from doing stuff. Damn. No, I'm dropping frames. Hopefully I'm back. Yeah, I was dropping some frames. I don't know. My ISP sucks. I have no real explanation besides that. Unfortunately. And like no matter what I do, they don't wanna bother changing it or they wanna charge me money to come take a look at it because they think it's okay, you know, like I'm like streets away from FiOS too, which pisses me off. Have that there. also do it here. I have no way of like. It's like really close to me too. I actually haven't looked in a while, but obviously not going to show you where I am. uh I'm not going to point out where I am, but you can guess. You can guess where on this map approximately I am. Oh, for fuck's sake. What's dumb is like it's so fucking close. It's so close. It's like it's so close it hurts. It's so close. Oh. Oh, that's terrible. On your way, yeah. Oh, come on over. You can help me splice some fiber and just bury it under the like the 6 streets I need to get to my place. It's so dumb. Like when my old landlord sold the house and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stay here, I was looking at that map when taking that into consideration when I was looking at new places. Because A, fuck Optimum, and B, I want the fucking fiber. My parents pay less for like so much more speed-wise than I do. I pay $100 a fucking month for dropouts like this every once in a while. Where's here? Let me log into the inspector, one of my favorite tools. This is the inspector. Take a guess as to where you think I dropped some frames. I'll give you a hint. It might be right here. And it might be right here. And a little bit here too. It's just like my fucking internet shuts off for like 3 seconds. Like, oh, so mad. So mad. And then like, let me pull up a different image here. I gotta go into my Twitter DMs with fucking Optimum to show you this one, but I every time I complain, they're like, "Oh, send us a DM." I just don't do it. I just don't do it. It's because it's bullshit. They're like, "Oh yeah, try using our speed test," and it's like their speed test results are like nothing. They're so bullshit. Yeah, here's one. Let me close out some of the other one here. Here's one image. It's supposed to be like here. And it's all down here at like 1,000. A delivery fee. Oh, that's fucked, dude. That's crazy. So this wasn't today. This was a while ago. But I was like, yeah, it's not working right. It should be like not there. And they're like, oh well, you can't test connected to a different host. And it's like, I don't care what my speed is to you. I care what my speed is to everybody else. And if that's an issue between you and everybody else, then you gotta fix it. I don't think my speed to Twitch and to Google and to Netflix and to like 3 other places, I don't think all those services are having issues. There's one common denominator. And it's fucking you. And what's worse is they're like, oh, you know, go to speed test and I'll show you exactly what I get. Does it have my IP in it? It does have my IP in it. Hang on. Open image in new tab. This might be my old IP, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna give it a good crop in here. And so you'll do their speed test, and it'll be like, oh yeah, you know, everything's fine. Whereas this isn't fine, but it should, you know, this will still show at like 30 or whatever my 20 my upload is. And then you'll do Google speed test, and it'll be like 3.20. Like, oh, I don't know. It's so dumb. Their speedtest.net thing is such bullshit.